guys, Studio of Essentials here. So for today's video, I'm going to be working on this old wing back chair that I've had in my home for a while now. I did get it from a thrift store and it fit the decor in my previous home. So right now it's just out of place. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take my time and analyze the back of the chair to see if I can make tufts with it, because you know me, I love my tufts. So this seems kind of hard at first though, so I tried it out with a stable gun to see how deep it is and if the back is solid enough to hold tufts, and it's not. So I tried to see if I can use screws to get to the back of the chair. To my surprise, it just kept going in and nothing was holding it at the back. So when I realized that nothing was there, I had to cut out all of the fabric. This is the fabric that I had cut out, and I covered the whole thing with batting. Now at the back of the chair, I used a canvas panel, and this comes in a set of 3, and I got this from Walmart. I used just one, and I attached it at the back of the chair from the inside. If you're new to my channel, it's so great to have you here. Now don't forget to click on the subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. Now that that has been taken care of, the next thing I'm going to do is make points for my tufting with 6 inches apart. At these points, I'm going to be making holes with them using this box cutter. Now I'm using a box cutter because the foam that comes with the chair is 3 inches thick. The opening is not wide enough, and because I'm dealing with a 3 inches foam, I would need the hole to be really wide to make sure that the tufts come out more visible. This is the fabric that I'll be using, and I got this from Joann craft store. For the tufts, I'll be using screws and washers, and it's super easy. You just put the screw inside the washer. Now the washer prevents the screw from sinking into the fabric. All I'm doing is locating where the hole is and driving in the screw into the canvas panel. The foam is 3 inches thick, so using a long screwdriver helped a lot. When I was done, I trimmed off the excess fabric. After that, I turned to the back and stapled the fabric down. For the sides, this is the fabric that I'll be using, and I'm using this fabric because it kind of goes with the color that's on the chair, this one. So I cut little pieces and glued them to the sides of the chair. I made this a lot easier for myself by just following the same pattern that was on the chair before. As I was stapling and I got to the curved part here, I had to trim the fabric like this to make it easy for me to have a smooth curve. And for this front part, I just cut a little piece of fabric and I'm going to be gluing it right there. Like I said earlier, I am going to make this easy for myself by just following the pattern that was on the chair already. Now I'm going to have another fabric over this one and then staple it by following the pattern that was already on the chair. Back to the front, I'm gonna fold the fabric before stapling it to give it a neat look. And for this corner here, I just used a hot glue gun and glued the fabric down. And then stapled it right here. At the lower part of the front, I folded and glued little fabric at the edge to make it neat and easy to attach to the chair. I trimmed the corner with scissors to make it flat before gluing it down. I want gold on this design, so I picked up this gold trim from Walmart, and I'm going to be attaching it using little tack nails all around the sides where I have the staple pins. Because I had a change of heart about the color much later, I prepped the lower part of the chair and spray painted it gold. Now I'm going to continue with putting the thumbtacks on the trim all around and the front to cover the staple pins. This is the back, so at the bottom, I ran out of fabric because it wasn't long enough, so I added another fabric and overlapped it, and I did my best to attach it neatly. This is what the side looks like. Now I just had to introduce gold to the fabric since I was using gold thumbtacks to make the overall design flow together. And I use these shiny gold buttons to cover up the screws. I covered up the sitting with blue fabric to see what it was going to look like. After seeing what the blue looks like, I then later made another cover for the seating with the other fabric. I did this because I love variety, so I gave myself 2 different options. I'm really happy with this, and I used an old chair that I already had at home. I have another DIY transformation that I used with an old chair and turned it into this, and the link for this video is going to be in the description box below. Now this one that I made reminded me of another lovely DIY I made some months ago. And this was made from an old ottoman bench that I got from the thrift store. The link for this video is going to be in the description box below as well. It is such a relief that I finally changed the look of this chair because the color has been so out of place in my home. Everything about this chair is just the way I wanted it to be. From the color of the fabric to the gold details, I just love how everything goes together. I picked a blue color because I would love to add that to the white and gold I plan to use in my living room. I hope you guys like this idea on how to customize your old existing chair in the house into something that you love. Now don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and families as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Now I have other DIY videos linked in the description box below. Do check them out and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.